Okay, so what you just saw was an excerpt from a TikTok video put up by a guy named Harrison Pollock. It is a part of a genre of videos of having someone hold flowers and then, oh wait, no, you gave them the flowers. And if you just come across that video, like, oh, that's kind of sweet. A little bit weird, and the music's super over the top, and it definitely seems kind of like purposefully intended to affect the audience more than the person, and you're making money off of it. And the whole thing might make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But it might particularly make you feel uncomfortable after you find out that that video was not reflective of reality at all. The woman in the video, identified only as Marie, told ABC Radio she was filmed in a public place receiving those flowers several weeks ago. And then she goes on to say, there's a lot of these flower TikToks all over the internet. He interrupted my quiet time, filmed and uploaded a video without my consent, turning it into something it wasn't. And I feel like he's making quite a lot of money through it. It's the patronizing assumption that women, especially older women, will be thrilled by some random stranger giving them flowers. And Marie is something. I love every bit of that. She said she had asked whether she was being filmed and was told no. Like, she literally asked, and they lied to her. She also said she offered the flowers back and said, I didn't want to carry them home on the tram, to really be quite frank, but I wasn't given that opportunity. Anyway, that video did quite well. I think we had the view count. I think it's at 59 million views. Because of course, it's simplistic. It seems like it's a sweet thing that a stranger would do. As Marie points out, there's some weird patronizing thing there in terms of age and in terms of gender and everything. But then to find out that no, it's all like everything. It's staged, it's artificial. They lied to her, they didn't get her consent. It's not what it appeared to be, but who cares? The views have already come in, the money's already come in. Anna, what do you think?
Yeah, I think the consent point is the strongest point. And if you're gonna post a video of someone, just ask them if they're cool with it. More likely than not, they will be okay with it. And if they're not, you just respect them. I get that they're in a public space. You have no expectation of privacy in a public space, but still, it's just a common courtesy. Just be a decent person, especially if you're putting out content making a point about doing kind acts, right? Like a kind act would be to ask her permission before posting it.
Sure.
With that said though, and that is how she feels. I respect that. But I would love that. I would love that.
I predicted in the morning meeting.
I love flowers.
I thought you would hate that. If a random guy, really, you'd love that?
Yeah.
Oh my God, I was totally wrong. I thought you would absolutely hate it.
No.
Okay, interesting. Look how fair and open-minded you are.
Ironically, you as a man are making an assumption about what I as a woman would appreciate. And
well, almost. I would say that I am making an assumption about what you, very specifically based on my knowledge of you and what you think about random strangers, would think.
Well, okay, hold on. Let me make a clarification, because you're right about my previous statements about strangers approaching me. Look, there's a clear difference, right? So if someone is approaching me to ask a question about directions or do a kind act like that, that's not in any way related to the fact that they might know me and want to have a discussion or debate about politics. Like, sure. That's the difference, right? When someone recognizes me and comes to me to debate a political issue, I get very uncomfortable considering what the current political climate is. And I also don't like I do relate to, hey, I'm in the middle of something and I don't really like to be disturbed. Like when I walk my dog, I don't want other dog owners to talk to me at all. I want to move about the sidewalk and just get this chore that I have to do done. But if I'm just sitting there and someone wants to give me flowers, then it's just like the random kind act. I'm not going to be upset about it.
That is quite nice of you then. She says that she felt dehumanized. All the articles were like old woman, elderly woman, heartbreaking tale, like she had been lost in the woods and someone rescued her. She said the picture made it look like she was crying, but it was just a horrible expression. I feel like clickbait. I love that she uses the expression clickbait. That's awesome. Anyway, every individual gets to make their choice. That is why consent is so important. And building a career based on not caring at all about people's consent, that's where you lose me. So I will close with the final point that I've made in many cases where we talked about things like this, like the family singing at the ice cream scooper. Everybody wants to make content. Everyone is desperate to get people to watch them. I understand that. I've made literally 50,000 videos in my life. Everyone else isn't your cast. They don't work for you. They're not there to make content for you, particularly against their will. If you want to go out in the world and make something, you can do that. If it's just you, it might still be annoying and cringy and all that. That's fine. The entire span of humanity is not there to give you content, though. You have to ask. You have to treat them like humanity, especially if you're going to be making money off of the idea that you are an exceedingly kind and compassionate person. That's what I would say. I don't know, maybe he'll respond to this. Maybe he'll say something to this woman, try to reassure. I don't know. Just make your own content. Don't make everyone else have to be in it.
For more political news, breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.